galactic day to the whole universe, those alike and those unalike. My name is Universe, and I am your source for today's video. So we're going to be talking about 2025 and the new Earth. Excuse me. So we're going to first start off by talking about the self-frequency change. If you notice, different frequencies, they are a lot easier to tap into, or should I say the target and the goal is a lot easier. For instance, a lot of people are now setting goals. A lot of people are becoming trendsetters instead of trend followers. Everybody is running into slowly but surely to people that's going to be a part of their quote-unquote soul tribe or their real family. A lot of people that's on this path, there's going to be a lot of your friends and family that you just going to fall all the way back from, because it's not going to be the same. But this is a part of the reality of the new world in 2025. A lot of things that you might have been into the past 5, 6, 7, hell, 10 years since high school, it just ain't the same no more. A lot of people are going to have that is now or never mentality. You have to make sure you surround yourself with people like that. Anybody that's complacent of what they are doing and who they are, you got to stay away from them, because they'll spread to you like poison ivy, especially if it's enough of them. You only have time to deal with people that look and feel the same way as you do. People that view the world the same way as you do. The energy is going to be different. It's on a whole nother world. If you really take some time to sit down, I'm going to tell you what I did. And that's what really, inspired me to make this video. Yesterday I was off. I went to Lake Powhatan. It's in the mountains of North Carolina. Beautiful place. Sat down by one of the lakes, because it's a few lakes. I did some breath work, some meditation, and I got in tune with my surroundings. The birds, the squirrels, the wind itself, the water beneath me, the earth beneath me, the trees, everything. And I just picture myself being literally spread it out among my whole environment. And I just tapped into, everything around me. And I felt the shift. I felt it. I say, oh, this is a new earth. For most people that's already on this path, you already know that it's already a new earth. Some people won't get it until 2025. But if you don't get that and understand that in 2025, it's already too late for you. Your relationships, it has to change. Now, a couple years ago, we could afford to be dealing with people and trying to build foundations in lives with, the significant other that wasn't as, a lot of Christians like to say, equally yoked. You cannot afford to deal with people, friends, families, relationships, whatever. You cannot afford to let anybody in your space in this new earth time in 2025. The energy is super powerful, but is yet sensitive. You understand? We are living in a time where you could tap into who you truly are, and you can make a living off of that. You couldn't do that 20, 30 years ago. And I want to say you couldn't do that, but it was very, very hard. Now we have the internet. You got social media. You have YouTube. Where people, they are yearning for this type of information. It's like a lot of people, they are searching for this self-help, knowledge of self, higher consciousness type of information. Because there's something inside of your spirit, something inside of your soul, something in the back of your mind that is saying, it got to be more than life than this. That is the new earth speaking to you. That's the new earth talking. It has to be more than this. When we talking about, beyond the veil, I feel like in 2025, people are going to start to be able to see beyond the veil. For instance, like when I say it's a new earth, a new veil, it's a new energy, I'm not even into a lot of the same stuff that I'm into. I'm at the point now, if it's not going to help me transitioning into becoming a deity, I don't need it, I don't want it. If it's not going to add on to my mental peace, I don't need it, I don't want it. If it's not going to bring me more knowledge and wisdom, I don't need it, I don't want it. Development is all I need and want. If it's going to take away from that, then I don't need it. Because you're going to waste your time. Even though technically time is a made up construct. But that's another topic for another video. But the new earth is here already. You're going to have to start separating yourself from the others. You should look at this as like a zombie apocalypse. A lot of NPCs are still out here. A lot of zombies are still out here. I'm going to tell y'all something a little personal about myself. So, back in high school, we had senior edu projects or whatnot. And I made my senior edu project, about secret societies. Yes, I was a teenager. I'm 33 now. I was born in 91. I have been on this quote unquote spiritual journey, this path, for years and years and years and years. I'm not one of these people that just got on YouTube 2, 3, 4 years ago when they first found out about this. I'm really late in the game when it comes to, making this quote unquote kind of content. When it's really, I'm just venting. These are venting sections for me, honestly. I'm venting about the stuff I went through to acquire the knowledge that I have. I'm venting about my emotional side going to war with my logical side. So these are really, like therapy sessions for me. I'm just talking to the fellas. Because, as men, we need someone, to speak to. A lot of us don't really have people around us. It's not like a lot of things that's made for men to vent and get stuff off their chest to help out with, with the mental health. We just got to figure that out on our own. And whatever happened, just happened. If we fall short, it was your fault. You should have tried harder. But back to the new earth in 2025. So 2025 is the year where you could literally be reborn. You could start over. This is a clean slate. You can reintroduce yourself to the world. And of course, you're going to still have people that try to bring up your past. Like, oh, I remember you used to do this. I remember you used to do that. Well, it's not that anymore. And best believe, on this journey, you're going to fall out with some people. Because you're going to be serious. It's going to be a certain mindset that you're going to be in. And some people still going to think they could play games with you. And you just going to have to show them, like, nah, this is not that. I'm not with that. I ain't on that. And some people, they just not going to get it. So you just might have to show them. You just might have to. So that's why you got to protect your energy. And you got to understand in 2025, man, this is like the great separation, but it's the great restart as well. So what I mean by it's the great separation, everyone is literally wearing their future on their face Or as they say, when you wear your heart on your sleeve. There's no more being kind of, undercover with this or whatever the case might be. People are verbatimly telling you, this is what my belief is. This is, the principles that I live by. That's just what it is. And you got the NPCs and everybody that's still, okay with just working, going home, work, home, work, home, work, home, work, home. And that's cool and that's okay for them. But you got to stay away from them type of people. And I'm not even saying that it's all about trying to be rich and make millions and millions of dollars, because it's not even about the money. It's about the resources and the time that the money attracts with it. You being able to be in a position to impact others, to bring them up to your level. You being able to show that, that person like, look, before you give up, this is what I've been through. This is what I accomplished. You could do the same thing. Because it's easy, to listen to people on YouTube talk about all this stuff. But it's another thing when you actually run into people that live by that in real life, that are actually successful, that has good mental health, that actually has good relationships with everyone that they allow inside of their life. That's true inspiration. So we have to start working on being that person to other people around us, the ones that we do want to keep around, and vice versa. It should be a one hand washes the other type relationship with everyone in your life. It don't have to be about money. It don't even have to be about knowledge or wisdom. It could be just because that person energy is so great. They always smiling. They so happy. They are a pure-hearted, genuine person. They're very helpful. They have words of encouragement. Everybody has a role to play in your life. So what you need to start doing is thinking about, what role is this person playing in my life? That's how you have to start checking everyone's temperature around you from now on. In this new earth, 2025, how can y'all benefit each other? What is the mutual reason why we even cross paths? And in the new earth in 2025, what I like is that it's not going to take long. In the old world, you might not have seen a person's true colors for 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And you're like, well, that was a relationship and years of time wasted, or friendship, etc. Now the energy is on a whole nother level. So you can feel that energy now. Just a conversation that you have with a person within the first 5 minutes, if that person could be a part of your soul tribe or not. There's no guessing. Because nowadays people, they are so drawn and pulled into their own world and their own energy sphere, they can't help but reveal the type of stuff that they're into, the stuff that gives them joy, the type of stuff that that's actually a part of them as a person. So all you gotta do is just sit back and let them talk. Like my grandmother always told me, that's why you got 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you can listen twice as much as you talk. So sit back and let that person tell you if they are on the same frequency as you or not. So that's what I want everyone to start looking at when it comes to 2025 and the new earth. Things are a lot more clear now. You just got to be in tune with yourself to see what's going on. Well, this is part 1. There'll definitely be a part 2. Peace.